What is stopping you from becoming the version of yourself you truly aspire to be? Sheer laziness. The top two responses are laziness and depression. I'm not sure if my depression causes my laziness or if my laziness causes my depression. Either way, I'm not doing anything productive. Depression. Hello bed, my old friend. I like to pretend it's laziness or that I'm prone to procrastinate more than most or whatever, but deep down, I think it's fear. Fear of change. Fear of the unknown. Fear of success even. There's a lot of comfort to be found in the status quo, even if it's an awful one. Gotta work to pay the bills. Gets in the way. Me. It is you, isn't it? Question mark. Stop ruining my life. Money. Money. And time. Which is also money. Asterisk I want to asterisk eat healthier asterisk. You need time and money. And I'm often short on both because I have to fucking work all the time for nearly nothing. I also can't afford a decent apartment with a decent kitchen, so I'm not really able to cook most stuff. Right now I'm living in an apartment without a kitchen. Not even a sink. Asterisk I want to asterisk dress better asterisk. I dress as well as I can for my income bracket and take care of my clothes. But a huge investment in investment quality shoes and work outfits would help in a major way. Asterisk I want to have asterisk better skin asterisk. But I can't afford a dermatologist for optional stuff, so I stopped being able to go. Asterisk I want to asterisk develop my hobbies asterisk. But I don't have the time, because I'm always working, or exhausted from work, and I can't afford investment in equipment to get started on a lot of stuff. Asterisk I want to asterisk go on vacation asterisk. But guess what? I don't have time off. And I don't have the fucking money to go anywhere remotely good. Asterisk I want to asterisk improve my mental health asterisk. Sounds great. Guess what I don't have that also requires time and fucking money. The list goes on and on. Lack of motivation and getting distracted. Creativity. I learned coding and how to draw sprites, and while I've made a bit of a system to make an RPG game, I have zero creativity when it comes to writing stories, so I pretty much gave up on making my game. Work with someone with a good mind for stories. Collaborate. You can't do it solo. Get a partner who has a knack for storytelling. Someone who watches a lot of movies and stuff. That person will bring the story part. You deal with the technical aspect of it. Fear of what would happen if I did it. Confidence. And quarantine. And social distancing. My low self-esteem. The fact that Shrek is an animated digital character and we haven't evolved to the point where we can fuck those. Please delete this. Just being lazy. Nothing. I am the person I want to be after years of refining. And the next goals I've set for myself are underway. Please don't take this the wrong way. You sound like Dwight. Not knowing where to start, and more importantly fear. Stuck in a bad relationship. No time like the present for ending that nonsense. Better to be single than stuck with the wrong person. Apathy, depression and fear. Due to an illness that led to kidney failure at 19 followed by coma and almost death in a transplant at 26, I have been afraid to do anything with myself as I see life as pointless and without any meaning. You've made it this far, why not give it a go? Self-hate, a self-destructive nature. Depression, anxiety with panic attacks, and I think this is my comfort zone. I know that weird to say, but I have felt like this for 11 years now, and it's normal for me. To do anything else would make me have a panic attack or worse. Only doing things for validation from other people. ADHD and my teacher's salary. I think the bigger issue is my teacher's salary. Because if I were paid more I could afford health insurance to get therapy to help cope with the ADHD. Which often leaves me crying with frustration because I just can't seem to complete tasks effectively, no matter how much I'd like to. In addition to therapy, I could maybe get my master's degree, a dream that feels very far away, and eventually my PhD, and maybe even not have to work 2 jobs in the summer because I get a book published big dreams, small chance, self-esteem, low self-esteem, no motivation for anything, and laziness. Lack of consistency is the biggest thing for me. I have a problem where I procrastinate to the point that I'm too afraid to actually do whatever I need to because I feel like it is too late and I'm letting everyone around me down. So I try to run from my problems, which just causes me to procrastinate more. 3 months ago I would have said anxiety and depression. Then I got a great job opportunity across the country and just said yes. Ever since then I've just been saying yes to most things, like the movie Yes Man, and I've been growing like never before. Quit smoking cannabis. Making new friends. I'm about to be foreman and NACE certified. I was questioning everything at first, and yet I haven't had an anxiety attacks or depressive spells. I'm happier than ever. Don't let fear and mental illness keep you from positive opportunities. They can change your life for the better. Congrats on the NACE certification. It will get you to interesting places. Edit. And if you have a head for heights, look at getting the errata level 1. Nothing. I heard towards it little by little each day. Ribs. Honestly. Fear of what other people think. I'd love to make YouTube videos and stuff, and I've tried to do it before, but people found out. It's not really like it kills me, but it does kind of suck because there's plenty of stuff I'd do if I wasn't so concerned about what other people thought. And it's funny because I will be the first one to say I don't care what other people think. Edit. Adding on to this, I'm a fairly average kid in most respects, but I've always wanted something better and unique for myself. I'm graduating from HS and I want to feel accomplished when I'm grown old and looking back. And I'd love to live a unique lifestyle of traveling, doing something I love as my job. I feel myself slipping into the mold you always tell yourself you won't. Which it's not that bad of a thing, I suppose. BC, I think I will enjoy what I do with my life and hopefully live it to the fullest, but I really want something amazing for myself and I hope I can reach that. I need to shed my fear of what people think eventually, and I think improvement will start there. Do YouTube. Commit to doing it no matter what. You can try and make others happy, which they never will be. Or you can make yourself happy. Which one matters more? Also remember, they aren't hating you. They are hating themselves for not being as good as you. Right now, chemo fatigue and COVID lockdown, childcare. But I've been struggling with letting myself down for 20 plus years now. So I don't know whether the procrastination beast will take their place when there is room for it. I really hope not. It used to be depression. Maybe it will be better now when it's gone. Found great motivation to start working out again and was hitting the garage gym hard then. The Black Widows allowed them to introduce themselves and ended this mont's whole career. Coronavirus. Quarantine. Procrastination. My shitty job. Money. I am the queen of lazy. Boredom and sluggishness. I want to be a greatest man of Shanxi. But some days I forgot all my inspiration. I hate it. My urge to get myself destroyed. Me, money, and not hitting a wall every time I have a hint of motivation. Money. Depression. Time. But I've got plenty ahead of me. Probably some sort of combination of poorly managed expectations, unrealistic goals, lack of either proper planning and or FILDI. Fuck it. Let's do it. That goes from 0 to 100 with no warning, all coupled with an absolutely insane ability to ignore all the warning bells and stay steady as she goes. TL. Doctor. I'm basically the human personification of the Titanic. Being scared of love because of toxic relationships. Being too broke to afford surgery. And depression. Coronavirus more than anything. I've had agoraphobia for 20 years, and within the past few years I've been working harder at it. And now suddenly with this virus thing, it's basically prevented me from doing the things I've been working toward. So it feels like a big slap in the face. Nothing. I am happy with who I am. Wife, 3 kids, mortgage, healthcare costs, or to put it another way, money. The established world order. One word: procrastination. Almost certain undiagnosed ADD. A bunch of motivation but inability to focus or follow through. Brain fog for most of the day. Reality bites. Money, it's always money. Kids. Demanding old mother. So's very heavy work burden. Live in wrong town. Preoccupied with chores and demands of everyday life. Lack of self-confidence. My beautifully addictive personality. I'm currently in rhubarb and it's not my first time. If I was more motivated and less addicted, I'd be running shit. Also depression. Just to keep me down when I do get sober. Nobody gets the deep depression that comes with being sober. The drugs just aren't doing it anymore, but you know what comes after, so you hold on even though you know it's detrimental. I'm working on getting into a rehab right now. Free ones have long waits and private ones are stupid expensive. A heady blend of cowardice and poverty. Severe stress and lack of control over my own thoughts. That said, the next few weeks are looking pretty promising. As my biggest source of stress, my miserable job, is gone now that I've been let go. Anxiety, depression, crippling fear of judgment and ADHD are problems too. But they're not as impactful as the stress I've accumulated over the last 15 years. And the perpetual fatigue that comes with it. I'm genuinely confident that I can at least make a good few steps forward in the coming weeks. The fact that I'm stuck in this meat suit forever. Injuries. It hurts to run, so I'm working on that. The time needed to gain the skills I don't have. One day, my father looked me in the eyes and said, "You'll never amount to anything, you little feckin' arsehole." Fucking dark emotions. Nothing. My dad would be sad if I killed myself. Parents and the inability to see a therapist also. Depression, anxiety, and occasionally ADD. Although it's usually more helpful than hurtful. Dopamine. Dollar at the moment, but it'll get there soon. My mental health. I'm getting help, but I don't think I'll ever be the man I wish I could be. The version of myself that I currently am, Monsieur. Frogs, those fucking frogs. I still haven't received my superpowers. Lack of friends, TBH. Everything I want to do, I want to do it with other people. I only have 2 close friends and one is in another country. And it's hard making friends my age where I live. Lack of money. I think I'd be a really cool old English lord of the manor. I'd have the huge house, garage full of old motorcycles, stables, slaves, one of those really fancy gardens drawn with math, a long gravel drive with apple trees down each side that leads to a roundabout outside the main front door. Myself, money. People don't think I'm so great in comparison to people they invest in to make great. Not even themselves. They say I ain't greater than somebody else. Won't let me be great in my own right cause I want women. Shitty genetics. My mother is a professional long-distance runner, so surely I should have natural talent for long-distance running, but no. I can't break 24 in 5K. If I put in lots of effort into training over a couple months I might get close, but I have no interest because I do middle distance and only recreational for XC. All I'm saying is running is 99% about hard work and 1% genetics, a very high level. If you train hard, I promise you can break every goal you set. Here's an idea. Think of everyone you look up to in running or other Redditors and research. Ask them about their training. You will be shocked by the amount they train and how much effort they put in. Some of them will be running 60+ miles. Do not emulate that, but take it as inspiration, as one day with hard work you can build up to there. You will then see it is not genetic but sheer hard work. Lack of discipline. Trichotillomania. I don't know what I'm even aspiring to be. I have a deep longing for something I never discovered. I don't know who I want to be. A lot. When I go outside and even just mildly exercise, I get a wave of painful itching. Don't know if it's my grass allergy or a wave of sweat, but I would have went to the doctor months ago if it wasn't for current events. This question hurts. Thank you so much for watching and have a good day.